Jacksonville isn't one city. It's 5 completely different lifestyles hiding under the same name. You can wake up to salt air in Jacksonville Beach and still find sand in your truck on a Wednesday. You can grab coffee and 5 Points under oak trees older than your out-of-state friend's entire neighborhood. Head south and golf carts roll through Naugatuck before sunrise, with splash park chaos by noon. Or live off of Butler, hit the town center in Deerwood, be home before traffic decides to test your patience. That's the part outsiders don't see. It's the same metro, but completely different Tuesdays. But if you pick the wrong version of it, it will not feel like magic at all. Most people don't realize that until they've already unpacked. We're about to narrow this down fast. I don't do postcard Jacksonville. I've hit the Buckman at 518 and questioned everything. I've had beach sand in my truck so long it pays rent, and I've watched where 100% beach people turn into, well, maybe Mandarin. After one windy Saturday in a grocery run at Jack's Beach. After years of watching all this play out, Jacksonville doesn't reward guessing, it rewards alignment. Live 20 minutes apart and your life feels completely different. One version is calm and oak shaded. Another is fast and 5 minutes from everything. Another feels like vacation on a random Tuesday until Town Center reminds you that you are not. Every pocket wins for somebody. There's no surface level tour today. We're stepping into the pockets people are actually choosing, and the one driving the newest wave? Let's head south. Naugatuck isn't random expansion. It's one of the largest development of regional impact projects in Northeast Florida, meaning growth is phased and tied directly to school capacity, road expansion, and infrastructure benchmarks. That structure matters. Northern St. Johns County has become one of the fastest growing pockets in the Jacksonville metro for years, and Naugatuck sits right in the middle of that surge. Demand lands here for one reason more than anything else, and that would be schools. Zoned for high-performing St. Johns County schools, including Nice High School, this corridor consistently pulls family-heavy relocation. Median sale price here routinely sits well above the overall metro average, and that's the pull. Crosswater Parkway humming at rush hour. The Publix at Naugatuck Town Center at 5:45, looking like a neighborhood reunion. Golf carts circling near 20 Mile, while kids weave through sidewalks like bedtime is optional. It feels active, structured, intentional. Premium pricing here isn't accidental. The Northeast Florida Association of Realtors consistently ranks Naugatuck among the highest median sale price corridors in Jacksonville region outside direct oceanfront enclaves. That premium is driven by school zoning and amenity density. Inventory releases in phases instead of flooding supply. During tighter cycles, builder incentives and rate buydowns help maintain absorption velocity. National research on master plan communities shows amenity-centric suburbs outperform conventional subdivisions in high-growth Sunbelt metros. Naugatuck mirrors that model. Here's the balanced truth. Naugatuck is structurally sound. It's not cycle-proof. No suburban market is. What buyers are purchasing here is predictability, infrastructure alignment, school gravity, controlled expansion, and historically stronger resale velocity relative to much of the metro. If structure fuels you, this hits. When it comes to navigating this corridor, we are the local Jacksonville real estate team of choice for buyers and sellers who want strategy, not surface tours. You can call us, text us, or email us. Our information is in the description. We'll break down absorption trends, total carrying costs, including HOA and CDD, builder incentives, and resale positioning, so you're not guessing. Choose the right version of Jacksonville for you and your family. Rivertown trades momentum for margin. Stretching along the St. Johns River in northwest St. Johns County, just west of Durbin and County Road 210 corridor, the atmosphere shifts fast. Retail density thins out. Roof lines widen. Water replaces traffic as the focal point. Growth here moves in phases under county concurrency rules. Roads, utilities, and school capacity scale alongside development. Developers call that controlled expansion. Anyone sitting on County Road 210 at 515 might call it growing pains, and both are probably true. Demand doesn't show up here by accident. St. Johns County's school zoning continues to drive relocation. Decades of housing research confirm what we see locally. Access to high-performing schools capitalizes directly into home values. Rivertown benefits from that gravitational pull. Even after the 2020-2022 surge cooled across Northeast Florida, resale pricing here normalized instead of collapsing. Median sale prices sit comfortably above the broader Jacksonville metro area, and days on market tend to hold tighter than many non-HOA subdivisions nearby. That stability comes from absorption control. Shift from spreadsheets to shoreline and the story deepens. Turn off Long Pine Parkway toward the river at sunset and it feels different. The air carries that heavy brackish humidity you only get near moving water. Rivertown operates under a community development district model. Infrastructure and amenities were financed through bond assessments layered onto property taxes. Combined monthly equivalents commonly land in the 300 to 400-ish range depending on product type. Give it 30 days and the patterns become obvious. Jacksonville doesn't spread evenly, it stacks. Post-2020 migration brought a wave of higher income households, many from New York, DC, Chicago. St. Johns County has ranked among Florida's fastest growing counties in that stretch. And northern St. Johns County continues absorbing a heavy share of new construction. Growth follows infrastructure. Relocators gravitate toward predictability. Retail gravity around the St. Johns Town Center, where Gates Parkway locks up at 5 p.m., and everything you need sits within a few blocks. All right, pause the spreadsheets for a second. Here's what that actually means, but in real life. Now shift west. Property appraisal data shows longer ownership tenure across West Side, Arlington, and parts of the North Side. Multi-generational homes, paid off mortgages, equity built slowly, not chased quickly. Then there's the overlap. Riverside, Avondale, San Marco, brick sidewalks along Park Street. Transaction data shows more outside buyers entering these legacy neighborhoods since 2020, drawn by character over corridor efficiency. In the beaches, Jacksonville Beach, Neptune, Atlantic, median price in there runs well above the broader metro average. A1A wind changes your mindset. Buyers there optimize for lifestyle, not commute math. But here's the surprise. This isn't beach versus suburb. It's corridor versus legacy. E-Town isn't chasing charm. It's chasing positioning. Set between I-295 and I-95 in southeast Jacksonville, right inside the Southside Employment Corridor, this community was built for access first. Planning documents consistently flag this corridor as one of the Metro's most infrastructure-supported growth zones, and you feel it the second you exit onto 9B and merge towards Phillips Highway. The Park Group branded it as smart living. Fiber connectivity, villages like Kettering, Nobel, and Marconi carry clean-lined architecture that feels more California transplant than old Florida subdivision. Construction here is overwhelmingly 2018 and newer. Property appraisal data confirms it. Price per square foot typically runs above older Southside neighborhoods built in the early 2000s, but below the beach's premiums. You are paying for newness and efficiency, but not ocean breezes. During the 2020-2022 migration surge, absorption moved quickly here. NEFAR data shows resale velocity across the Southside axis remaining relatively tight even after rate hikes cooled volume regionally. When employment proximity holds steady, turnover tends to stay liquid. That is corridor economics. Drive through early morning and the rhythm feels precise. Garage doors rising in near unison, fresh concrete heat still trapped in the pavement. No roof lines aging unevenly, no patchwork remodels. It feels clean and controlled. Here's the honest contradiction. It markets sustainability, but it is still car-driven. You are stepping out onto I-295, not a light rail. Modern infrastructure layered onto traditional beltway logic. That does not undermine value. It simply clarifies the model. Step back and look at the map again. Jacksonville spans over 800 square miles, largest by land area in the lower 48, and that scale alone changes how growth behaves. Cities that big don't expand evenly, they expand along infrastructure. And that's exactly what's happening here. St. Johns County has ranked among the fastest growing counties in Florida post-2020. Permits stack along the I-295 corridor and Butler Boulevard corridors. NEFAR absorption trends consistently highlight northern St. Johns County and Southside as velocity leaders. The beaches continue commanding medium pricing well above the broader metro average. Infrastructure pulls demand. Schools anchor families. Retail density reinforces corridors. Legacy neighborhoods hold tenure. Westside and Arlington show longer ownership duration. Riverside and San Marco blend history with rising outside buyer presence. Southside clusters renters and professionals near the town center. Nocatee absorbs predictability seekers, and Rivertown captures margin buyers. This isn't chaos. This corridor economics layered over lifestyle psychology. Urban economists call it bid-rent theory. The closer you sit to employment density and amenity stacking, the stronger pricing resilience tends to be. Jacksonville just stretches that equation across more land than most metros. That's why two homes 15 minutes apart can feel like totally different cities. If we zoom out from the data and just look at how it feels day to day, that's where this gets interesting. Brick sidewalks under oak canopies in Riverside, smarter homes in E-Town, golf carts looping through Nocatee, boardwalk lights flickering over St. John's River over in Rivertown. Here's the emotional truth. Jacksonville hasn't homogenized yet. Some Sunbelt metros flatten into one lifestyle template. This one still lets you choose your operating system. Relocators optimize for certainty. Legacy locals optimize for roots. Beach buyers optimize for lifestyle. Morning wind off A1A wakes you up. North wind off A1A changes the entire tone. Corridor buyers optimize for time. None of them are wrong. Not every version fits every person. When someone says, Jacksonville wasn't what I expected, it's rarely about the city itself. It's about misalignment between rhythm and geography. Pick the right pocket, and the city feels electric. Pick the wrong one, and every bridge feels longer than it is. Jacksonville isn't one story, it's a menu. And the shift happens when you stop asking, is Jacksonville good? And start asking, which Jacksonville is mine? Because narrowing that down, that's where this stops becoming theoretical and starts being personal. Some cities give you one version of life and say, you can take it or leave it. But Jacksonville gives you options, over 800 square miles of options. Corridors built for access, neighborhoods built for roots, and coastline that's built for lifestyle. Land in the right pocket and it will click instantly. If you're thinking about moving to Jacksonville and want to dial in which version fits you best, we are your local Jacksonville real estate team of choice. This is what we do every single day. We live it, we study it, we walk it, and we help people land in the right spot with confidence. You can call us, text us, email us. Our info is right there in the description. And if you want to keep exploring, jump into our playlist titled Living in Jacksonville, Florida. We break down neighborhoods street by street so you can start narrowing your version of this city the smart way. Jacksonville plays multiple lanes. The only question is, which feels like home to you? We appreciate you spending time with me today, and I'll catch you on the next one.